Yes, yes. What you lot saying? Can you hear me? Let me know. Let me know. My connection is moving dodgy according to this. So let me know if you can hear me okay, if you can see me okay. Big up to everyone who is tapped in. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube Sports Q&A. My birthday live stream. You lot knew I was going to be late, but I'm just out here chilling. I've just been relaxing the whole entire day. So yeah, let me know, people, if you lot can hear me. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Big up to everyone in the chat already. Make sure you run up the likes, please. Make sure you run up the likes. Hit the like button. Make sure you do that. Share across all the socials as well. That's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV across all the socials. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, man. Sarcasm City TV. Hit the notification bell. All right, cool. Because what it is with the connection, it was telling me the connection was weak, but it told me that yesterday, and you lot could still hear me. So just let me know if it does if it does indeed weaken. Big up to Dal. Much appreciated. It says happy birthday, my G. Blessings. Big up to Dal Orion Goon for the much generous super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, Orion Goon. Big up to everyone wishing me happy birthday messages in the chat. If you wish me on socials or yesterday or both. Yesterday on the live stream or both. But get your questions in, people. Obviously, it don't have to be sporting questions. If you lot have got any questions like music, film, in regards to the channel, any personal questions, feel free. And it big up, much appreciated. Big up to Jesse, says Flawless in his late 30s now. No, closing in, but no, I'm not there yet. Big up to Georgie, one for LCFC, says happy birthday, Flawless. Happy birthday, Mr. Flawless. I hope Sir Jim and Southgate bring you happiness. At United in 2024. Big up to you. We'll see what Jim Ratcliffe does. I'm not an England fan, so I'm not really fussed about Southgate, but we'll see. Hey, big up to Sasha as well. The lovely Sasha says, as it's your birthday, you're allowed to be late with the laughing emoji. You already know. Big up my guy Sheik says, big up family. Happy birthday to you once again. Excited to see what you achieved this year. Oh yeah, we got big plans this year on the channel. Big up to Kingsman as well. Prime in the cut. Warrior J says, big up Flawless. Happy birthday to the Sarcasm City host. Daredevil, good to see you in the chat. Says big up Flawless and everyone else. Love from the USA. Happy birthday, my friend. Big up Deontay, wishing me happy birthday. Barrio Malatelli, King, H. Felice says big up Flawless, happy birthday. No, we didn't make it to the elite division, unfortunately, but we gonna get there. Big up to Ryan, Koala J, Shrey. Hey, look at all the birthday messages. Maya T. Ed in the cut as well says happy G-Day, my guy, still looking fresh as always. Black never cracks. You already know. You already know. Big up to Smoky Settings as well. Warrior JR Star, of course, the main man Steve. Good to see it's just me in the chat as well. Prime's also in the cut. Yes, Prime, what are you telling me? You good? What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing, brother?
Happy birthday. Bless, man. Just chilling out, fam. You already know, man. Just enjoying time off. That's what it is, even though I'm here. Like, no late stream, just a one stream today. So, yeah, man, just chilling. I'm all good.
Only you could take time off and still work, man.
Yeah, fam. When I say time, like, just no late stream, no one else's stream, etc. So I'm just chilling, fam. You already know, man. Just enjoying the time. I made it another year in it. So I'm blessed, black and favored, so I cannot complain. But you lot get your questions in, me and Prime. We'll get to your questions. I'm sure more of the man them will join as well as the stream goes on. Not sure how long we will be here. But make sure you check out the upcoming live stream schedule anyway. All the shows that are indeed coming up. 1 second. All right, boom. Let's see what's what. Hey, big up, Steve, man. I see you. Hey, Uncle Laurie says, happy Earth, strong King. Hey, big up to you as well. Royal J says, memorable moment in Sarcasm City top 2. There's too many memorable moments to name just one. But Ryan getting booed, that always sticks out. Like in the Euros, Euro 20, I think it was Euro 2020. So there was multiple. I was on stream. Tox was there. Dan Sillyman was there. Jan was there. There was a few of us. It was like 8 or 9 of us. And I've just introduced him to the stream, to the game. I think it was Italy, Spain. And he got booed, but it was like a pantomime villain type boo. That's what made, so yeah, that always sticks out. But yeah, jokes. You know what I'm saying? There's every day there's something. So yeah, hilarious. Dan Levitt says, big up 10. I'm sure you lot will remember more stuff than me, because I'll be streaming every day. All the streams roll into one. Big up to Dan Levitt says, big up 10K by the end of the season. Hey, salute to you, Dan, man. Much appreciated. And yeah, man, we gonna hit 10K way before that. definitely. Hey, big up to Stephanie G. Good to see you in the chat as well. Hey, large up everyone tapped in, man. You lot are real ones. For real, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up. But like I say, get your questions in, man. Get your questions in. If anyone asking about what I've done for my birthday, chilled out, man. That's what I've done today. As little as possible. As little as possible. That's what I've done today. Hey, you're still going on about that moment. It wasn't even that funny. If I got booed like that, I wouldn't think it was funny either. But that's definitely top. That's definitely one of my favorite moments on the channel. Was the boo was so like everyone just came together collectively to boo you. So it was beautiful.
Imagine getting booed.
Facts. Like people have been cursed out before on the channel, but you just got straight booed. Like I say, it was like a wrestling villain.
That's gotta be like the Italian thing is annoying, but like I would rather that than be booed.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's more so like that's a joke, you know what I'm saying? Like that's us running bants. Like I get banted, cool. But like just to get booed, he was like a bad guy, like in wrestling or something like that. Like if we had like stuff to throw at him, we would have thrown stuff at him at that point. Like you know what I'm saying? Like collectively, we would have all just threw like tomatoes and food at him and stuff like that. Like that's just what that was. And we don't all agree on anything, but we all collectively was like, let's boo this man. Bear in mind, I didn't actually boo him. I was too busy laughing. I just introduced him into the show. That's all, onto the panel. I'm more of a whiskey or vodka person. Whiskey. I don't really do vodka like that. Unless it's vodka Red Bull, that's it. I've not had that in years. Hey, big up Victor in the cut as well. Warrior J says, I don't want to ruin the mood, but I will. Sorry, flawless thoughts on the Onana news. Is this that he's not leaving until after the Spurs game? Is this the news you're referring to? Let me know. Big up my guy Capcom. Says happy birthday to the OG. Love. Nah, no clubs today. No clubs today. But that being said, I need to actually put it out across the socials and on the community pages. There will be trials tomorrow, people. So 6:30 p.m. UK time and 1:30 a.m. UK time on the Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube channel. There will be that. There will be that. Let's see what else you lot are saying as well. Big up to Rafish, who says, happy birthday, Flawless. Have a great one, bro. Hey, much appreciated, my guy. Much appreciated. Koala J says, Flawless, if you were a manager, what style would you implement? Would I be watching similar to the Pro Club's gameplay? No, probably not. The Pro Club's team is has much more flair and much more creativity and much more exciting to watch than my team would be. I've said it before, even though obviously Sir Alex is my favorite manager of all time. The manager that influenced my style the most is Mourinho. I've said this before. So it's very much like I would be like Mourinho was at Porto, how Mourinho was at Chelsea, how Mourinho was at Inter Milan. Like very methodical, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very distinctive and very precise with the approach. So no. The Pro Clubs team you see has much more, like I said, much more je ne sais quoi, you know what I'm saying, in that side. And there's much more creative freedom. Well, so yeah. So hope that answers your question. Favorite fast food restaurant? Don't have one, you know. Really, I don't have one. Yeah, hey, you get it. Pure basics if Flawless was the manager. Do the basics. Warrior J says, was there a club you guys first supported before Chelsea and Manchester United? For me, always been a Manchester United fan. I don't know about Prime. You saying Prime? You always been Chelsea?
Yeah. My dad's a Chelsea fan. My dad's a Chelsea fan.
So you've always been
Chelsea. Yeah.
That
always been Chelsea.
That makes sense.
There's a question going around on Twitter, so I'll ask you, Flawless.
Go on.
Let me find it first, so I get the wording right. One sec.
Hey, cool. No stress. No stress. Flawless 2024 United year or 29-24. Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Hey, appreciated Cam note you know what I'm saying, popping up in the chat. Large up everyone tapped in. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button already. Make sure you do so, man. Hit that subscribe button expeditiously as well. Of course, members, this is not a regular Q&A, but the link for the membership is in the pinned comment. And members, I'll make sure I get to your question. And of course, if you super chat, I'll get straight to it as well. I just need to come up with a name for that solo Q&A that I did yesterday because you lot seem to enjoy that. So I will do that. I'm at 9,215. Jesus. Get us to 9,220. Wow, these numbers are going up expeditiously. Big up to Dan Levitt. Yeah, don't stress, Victor. In your own time, do you see fans that are globally, especially in the Asian side, that just pick a team they like because of success are glory supporters? No, because you need to have some attachment to a team. Personally, I find it tough. So, like, that's why, for instance, I don't have a basketball team. Obviously, I got family over in Orlando, so like I have a soft spot for the Orlando Magic. But it's like, how do you? What's the word I'm looking for? How do you pick a team outside of having a favorite player? It's tough. How do you find if there was like a foolproof way to like pick a side? It's like if I started watching NFL, how would I pick a team? Or if I started watching hockey or something of that nature, like how would you find a team? Type of thing. So no, I don't really see it as that. If you support because of success, that's on you. Like, it is what it is. Hey, Jason says happy birthday and big up. Hey, big up my big bro in the chat says happy birthday, flawless. Big up yourself. Hey, Mikey, man, much appreciated, big bro. I hope you're well, man. Hope you're good. I don't even know if Prime's there. Prime, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Warrior Jason's Prime. Do you remember your debut on this channel?
Kind of, yeah. It was.
Go on.
We met on the terrace, so I think you invited me on the channel like 2 or 3 years ago, back when the channel was like new and fresh.
Jeez, that takes it back. I would not remember. I'm not gonna lie. I even gonna lie.
Yeah, I vaguely remember because it was a stream with you, me, and Yan, I think.
Oh, seen. Oh yeah, shout out to Yan City. She messaged me as well. Nah, I hear you. Sorry, just saying plans to birthday messages. That's all still like where we at. Yeah, no stress. Find it. No worries. It's all good. Just got questions rolling in. Would you rather a song with no hook or a song with the hook getting repeated at least 4 times in a song? Depends on the song. As someone who writes hooks myself, it's like rather than repeat a hook 4 times, have a hook and a sub hook. That's what I'd say. So you have the hook, the sub hook, then the hook again maybe, and then a sub hook.
What's
the
hook?
Way. So the hook on chorus. Yeah.
Oh,
the chorus. So it's kind of like, yeah, that's what that is. So yeah, have a chorus, sub chorus, I would say. But if the hook's catchy, you're gonna want to hear it over and over again. So I have no issues with that. But certain songs don't need a chorus. Like certain songs are that good that, I mean, certain tracks, there's no hook. Like how do I put this? Certain instrumentals you'll get, there's no hook part to it. It's like, oh, this is just straight verse. This is just straight bars. Yeah. I have just woke up not too long ago, Victor, man. 8, fell asleep, woke back up, 8 again. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Let's see. Cam says, flawless. I heard you and Jody got another banger coming out. Now we ain't got no music. We got no music. You just said we cooking, as in regards to there will be stuff. But yeah, me and Jody will work again together. Because every time we make a track, we make a hit. We've worked on 2 tracks, and both have been bangers. The Mambo remix and Prayer for the Ops. So
yeah, that one was good. And you know it's good if I like it, because I don't listen.
Prayer for the Ops is one of them. Like, I didn't realize that like people are like, oh yeah, that's one of them ones. People really like that. So yeah, man. Salute to Jody every single time. But yeah, we need to get working back in the lab. And that being said, if you're a producer, shout me. Let me know.
Flawless, what's your favorite genre? What's your favorite genre of player?
Genre of player.
So it's been going around on Twitter. Yeah, it's been going around on Twitter, and there's been answers.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So
even though that this kind of players kind of died, midfield general. Even though it's died, someone who just leads by example. So it's not necessarily a playing style. You can be defensive, but all action. That's what I would say. That's what I'd say. All action midfielders, but you don't really have all action midfielders now, because now you have defensive midfielders, attacking midfielders. Whereas when I first
like Kante, Keane, Vieira.
Yeah. Keenan Vieira are two of my favorite players, and they did everything. They legit did everything. So yeah, I would say that. But now obviously you get more attacking and more offensive midfielders. So I'd say
I heard that.
I did see that.
Mine would be clutch players that turn up in big moments. So
Drogba.
Drogba, Ronaldo, um, Giroud, Messi, you can include in that. Ramos, players that when you need them to, they'll turn up.
No, that's fair. That's fully fair. I hear exactly what you're saying. Yeah, that's another. That's another. Yeah, it's a good question. When I see that, I was like, that is a very good question. Wingers as well, actually. I like wingers, but like direct. Again, more old school wingers, not taken away from your inside forwards like a Mo Salah, for example, but the wingers who would play on the side that they was footed, so left footers on the left hand side, right footers on the right hand side. Yes, Jez, what are you saying, family? You good? Yo, Jez.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm good, man. Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, family, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Oh, you already know, man. Every single time.
Brian, I hope you're good as well.
Yeah, I'm good, Jez. Jez, what's your favorite genre of player?
Aggressive centre box.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I saw most of that. Yeah.
Romero, Ramos, Pepe. The list goes on.
Jez likes aggressive men. That makes sense.
Hey, you better wild, yo.
No,
Hey, big up.
I ain't trying to go there, but I didn't try to go there. But yeah.
Big up CP every single time. Hey, Eagle MMA. And to Mad, you said taking that's not even a nap. That was a full-blown sleep that I was in. I ain't no nap. I was saying big up Dal again. Of course, man. I'm definitely music is something I want to make more of in 2024. I just need to find a producer. That's the biggest problem. That is the biggest problem. Yeah, Steve. I'll send you the link. Of course. Say that again. What'd you say?
I'm trying to make music.
No, he doesn't. No, we don't. Surprisingly, he's probably wrote bars in the past. You know what I'm saying? He's probably wrote bars in the past, but no, not to my knowledge. He's never said anything about it. But he's been around it enough to the point where I'm like, you've definitely wrote something. 100%, because that's how it gets you. I was saying, for those that don't know about music in regards to just being, if you're around musicians and you're in studio enough and you hear enough instrumentals, you're gonna go, all right, let's run this. Like a lot of the time, that's how like tracks I've been on has happened. There's just been there. Like the Mambo remix, for example, for those that have heard that, I was not supposed to be on that tune. Tux just happened to be going studio and was like, yo, I'm going studio. Are you rolling? I was saying, and I was like, yeah. And then I heard the tune. And then me and Jody wrote the back-to-back in studio. The video's still on my Instagram. And then I ended up being on the intro as well, like doing the intro. So like that's how things can happen organically, that type of thing. But yeah, that's the magic of music, people. But it's something I do actually want to do more. It is, but like I said, finding instrumentals is tough. The correct instrumentals. Steve, I'm just sending it through to you now. Is this even the right one? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Steve, you've got the link as well. What do you see in the 90s, 2000s music area, in the music era that is a positive and also negatives, and what is the positive and as positives and negatives you see in this area? In the 90s, 2000s, I don't think there was any negatives. It was the golden era for me. It's the golden era. So everyone was different. That's what it is. Everyone didn't sound the same. Like everybody was different and everything was catered for. Whatever you liked was out there. That's what I would say. So I didn't see any negatives in regards to it. In regards to the positives in this era, there's no gatekeepers anymore. That's what I like about this era when it comes to music. Big up Steve in the cut as well. That people get to decide what's hot and what's not. And you don't need a label or major backing to become, what's it called, to become a star in music. You can literally record a video on your phone and put it out on YouTube. And if 1 million people like it, 1 million people like it. And you can legit do that. Like the same way you can put your stuff on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcast, etc. So that is definitely the positives in this era. And that's why you're seeing more stars. And it's organic. I like that. It's not manufactured. The negatives is because of that. You don't get any groups anymore. That's the negatives. Like groups is a thing of the past. Like what's the last successful major group? Probably the Migos. You lot will know more than me. But I can't think when I think off the top of my head like big groups. Like the 90s, 2000s, that was a thing. There'd be the rapper, there'd be the group.
Probably last one of Migos, but then Quavo Damas was the reason why one of the Migos is dead now. Fucking
Is that what, yeah, I don't know the full story with that, but yeah, like in regards to
like there was pretty much what happened. There was a bust up that Quavo started, and then somebody just pulled up a gun and then
crazy, man. Yeah, man, for real. So yeah, that's what I'd say to that. It's probably, and look how long the Migos have been out. Yo, how'd you feel about them links with Timo? We talk about Timo Werner. Horrible links. Horrible. Absolutely. But there'll be someone somewhere trying to spin it as if it's good. Definitely. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I've seen United fans talk about how great he was. Not a lot of United fans, by the way, but some of them talk about how great he was.
They're just doing what they did with Welcast. But I actually think that's going to happen though, because apparently I read something that United, I think they're going to if they're going to make signings, it's going to be loan signing mostly. So it goes hand in hand.
Hella foolishness, man. That's what it is. Just pure foolishness. Yeah,
absolutely. Oh yeah, the Onana news. Sorry, I dropped it in here.
About him staying for the Spurs game.
Yeah. He's Onana's agreed to play 2 matches in the space of 24 hours. January 14th versus Spurs and January 15th versus Guinea. This is an amicable agreement between the player and the player, club, and national team to maximize his playing time for Man United before AFCON.
I respect the hustle. You know what I'm saying? I respect the hustle.
I can't lie. I prefer it that way anyway, because I don't want this Bayern there to come in and his first game be against us and then put a masterclass. Like, at least send off. Ooh, nah. Ooh, nah. Send him flying back to Africa, yeah, on an L. Like, I'd rather him go. Not Banyan there. I'm good, man.
I'm just so disinterested in it. I'm just like, all right, whatever. If he stayed, he stayed. Yeah. If he left, he left. I just want this. At this point, I just want the season over with, to be honest. Because that's how I feel.
Steve and is that Fator?
Yeah. It's Timo in the building. Yeah.
Steve and Fator. What's your favorite genre of player?
Number fucking 9s.
Nines.
Cool. Give me Ronaldo R9.
Like, I'm talking Shearer, Immobile, Klose,
Lukaku. I hear you.
I mean, Lukaku was fun to watch at one point, just bag goals wherever he goes at Everton, stuff like that. I mean, Rondon, I idolized somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was fun watching him score goals.
Yeah, can I say as well?
Yeah, go for it.
I say R9, Ronaldinho. Oh, I want to have Zidane.
Brazilians.
Though. Yeah. Brazil Ronaldo, yeah. Zidane. Makelele. Do you know what the question is?
Genre of players. It don't matter. We'll just let him run with it. We'll just run.
You know what? Yeah, but they're all not the same player. You have like
Timo's favorite genre of player is foreign. I hear it.
You know what? What's wrong? What's wrong with some old school? No. I was saying the question is. I was saying favorite genre, and then you went from like Ronaldinho to a
basically saying what type of player is your favorite? That's what he's asking Timo.
Exactly, that's the question. Do you
for example, my favorite kind of players are number 9s.
Yeah. I know you got the question, Steve.
All jokes aside, like I like number 9s. I do like. I like Zidane though. Zidane type of player as well. That's fair, yeah.
That's 101. Zidane.
I mean, to be fair, I like you can say like a lanky midfielder with Zidane. I know that's technical. Yeah.
Like McTominay. You could.
What's wrong? What's wrong with Zidane type of players? Is that? No. Nobody said anything wrong. No one said anything wrong.
There's nothing wrong with it. No one said there's anything wrong.
I think you just don't get the question completely, but it's also we got there.
What type of players are your favorite?
Yeah, we'll just keep it moving.
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah.
says, why do you want the season over flawless? You're still only 9 points off City and still in the FA Cup. It's
Yeah,
not
come on.
about where we are, it's how we play and
Ah.
how we look. And just the lack of competitiveness from this team. If the team was competitive, I sure. I was saying we did that
We
last
did
year.
it against Liverpool, to be fair.
Yeah, that's a one-off. And then what happened the game after?
I think you lost.
Exactly. This is my point. It's my point. Like, it's about just being competitive. If we were, that's all we did last year. We were competitive and we had some of our worst defeats last season. We had some horrible defeats, but guess what? We were competitive for the duration of the season. Even though when we got battered, I'm like, all right, we're going to bounce back. And I think we only, apart from the opening day of the season last season, I think only once or twice we lost back-to-back games. So that shows the resilience and the steel that was within the side, which has just completely turned on its head. Once my team is not, like Eli mentioned it in regards to Arsenal when he said he doesn't care because they don't care. That's how I look at United. If you don't care, I don't care. That's why.
Yeah.
And it's just painful to watch. And if I wasn't doing this for a living, I would have stopped watching already. Weeks ago, months ago, I would have stopped watching. If I could outsource, if I made enough to outsource watch-alongs and not be here, I'd do it. Eagle MMA says, flawless, what was your most memorable derby? Can be against any of your rivals. All the victories at Anfield. Beautiful. Diego Forlan, when Dudek made the mistakes in the white kit. The Rooney one in the black kit. John O'Shea's winner. Last minute in front of the cup end.
I was about 9. I was about 8 years old.
The legend that is John O'Shea. So yeah, they're the early ones. That them early victories there at Anfield were beautiful settings in regards to that. It's always the fixture that I look.
8-2.
Well, obviously Arsenal, yeah. Them, when we beat them 4-2, when Ronaldo kind of, that was one of the games that announced like, oh shit, he's one of them guys. I was saying John O'Shea chipping Almunia. That's just one of my favorite games in total, to be honest.
John O'Shea chipping Almunia.
Yeah, man, I'll be chipped him on the left foot. You know what I'm saying? The ball around the corner from Scholes levels. And someone asked me if I could bring back any magic.
Highbury. I remember that time in 05. I was about
I was hyped. And someone said to ask me bring back one player from like recent times for Manchester United, any legend, definitely Paul Scholes, without doubt. He'd have a field day in this era. Field day. Absolutely.
Would you not rather have like Roy Keane because you need a DM?
Nah. Go get Scholes. Keane wouldn't. Keane in this era, I don't think would be as effective.
I would
one because of the personnel that are around him, and two, the way the game is. He got booked a lot. Then you get booked so much more now. I'm not saying he wouldn't be effective. I just don't think he would be as effective, and players couldn't deal with him. Personalities, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole different time.
I'll bring back Cantona and Peter Schmeichel if I were you.
This guy is one, but nah, I wouldn't bring Cantona. Cantona would ball out in this era. Absolutely, goddamn, he would ball
what
out.
Chelsea player would you bring back?
That's a good question.
Me?
What?
Yeah,
good question though.
Huh?
Zola.
That makes sense. Baller.
I don't think
Zola.
we would. I don't think we'd need a Zola.
I'll bring back Zola. I'll bring back JT.
It's one. This guy's adding people, you know. It's one Timo.
Yeah, Zola.
Yeah,
Zola.
First. What you saying, Prime? Who would you bring back?
Drogba. In an era that lacks actual strikers, I'd bring back Drogba.
Fair enough.
You'd have a feel there. What you saying, Jez?
Bale.
Makes sense. What you saying, Steve? Player back to Newcastle?
I expected you to say Frederick Canute.
Huh?
I expected you said I will bring back Frederick Canute.
Nah. Even then, I want to the amount of wingers that can actually score goals on a consistent basis. Come on, man. Like Brian Bell would eat in this era. Like he might actually win a Ballon d'Or in this. Brian Bell would have fucking done. You know what? Actually, I might change my mind. Actually, nah. I stick with Bell because I was thinking about maybe putting Modric back in, but nah.
Yeah.
Bell for me.
Would you not take back Dembele?
Jess, if I ask you apart from the obvious like Bale and Modric, do you bring back anyone else apart from those two?
Van der Vaart.
Wait,
Sure.
Jazz, would you not take Dembele? Dembele, Basuma, Madison.
No, see I would take Dembele. I would take obviously Dembele, but there's just other players that I would prefer first because I feel like it's much easier to go and get a Dembele replacement than getting a scoring midfielder or getting somebody like Van der Vaart or creative quality of Van der Vaart or Modric first. That's fine. But Dembele would be definitely in my mind, but just not in the top 3.
You know, there's one player that gave me issue from Spurs. Roman Pavlyuchenko. He gave me some issues.
Yeah.
Oh, Ellen has been telling you about Spurs history. Pavlyuchenko.
Oh,
Mate, I remember that goal.
Annoying, though.
All my life, I remember that goal in 010. All my days. He gave me some nightmares.
This guy just remembering that pinpoint moment from Pavlyuchenko, you know, this guy. You know what I'm saying? This guy.
I had some nightmares back in the day. I had Pavlyuchenko. Who else?
Yeah, you were a Chelsea fan.
Ronaldo.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't good times. Bro.
I had
I hear that.
fucking what?
Why did
Henry
Pavlyuchenko
back
give
in
you
the day.
nightmare? Why did Pavlyuchenko
I think he scored a goal because he scored a goal against them. That's why. It's just me, says Kanchelskis. I would bring back old school. You taking it back. But yeah, Kanchelskis, bad boy winger. 110%. It's just me. You're a real one for that. I hear that. I hear that. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat. Continue to get your questions before you go. Continue to get your questions in, people. Continue to get your questions in. Of course, members, I will definitely get to your question. Of course, if you super chat as well, obviously, because it's the birthday special, you lot got any questions in regards to film, music, Sarcasm City TV, overall, anything like that, get your questions in as well. Zaya CFC, good to you, says. I just want to say happy birthday and never forget how Jez performed on that stream. Savage stream. Shout out to Savage, actually, because I spoke to her yesterday, so she a real one. And she'll be back. Like I said, you'll get the one-off podcast once a month, people. So she will be back on a monthly basis.
She'll be back for you, Jez.
She'll be back.
She come back in general for the channel, not just
like
for me, but
man, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, I will be there watching the show, but still.
Yeah, she'll be on. We'll do the one-off podcast, and then obviously, because it's Wednesdays, the Q&A that day she'll be on as well, because she won't shut up about it. So yeah, we move. But shout out to Savage every single time. Football or soccer, says Flawless favorite music artist, 50 Cent. Without doubt, that's my goal, 110%. See what else you are saying. Who's yours, Timo? Your favorite music artist?
Oh my days, there's loads of them, you know.
Yeah, so we need one. Your favorite. Who's your goat?
Oh my god.
Yes. I'll go back to you. I know it's a tough
Eminem.
question. What you Eminem? Faz. What are you saying, Steve?
I do it by genre.
Okay. Go
Probably Pantera, and then for rap, I'd probably go. Oh yeah, I'm a heavy metal. Okay.
Now I was gonna ask what genre is that, because I never heard of that artist. But yeah, go on. You explained it. Go on.
If it's rap, probably Wu-Tang.
Fez?
Probably Wu-Tang.
Fez? Yes, Victor. What are you saying? You good?
Big up everyone. I was happy birthday to me, man himself.
Bless him.
Everyone in the chat. My favorite genre is Drake. My favorite music artist is Drake.
If I said Drake, it takes me back to making a band. Fair. My style on saying D12. All right, first.
D12 is dope. Yeah. D12.
Of course, I'm a big Eminem fan, so that makes sense. I fully get that.
Lil Wayne is up there for me too. Love Lil Wayne. Chief Keef. Some others. Love Tupac. That kind of stuff. Just stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would tank though.
Eli says, if you could take a rival's legend and insert them into your team tomorrow, who would you take? Jeez, that's a good question.
I don't know. No Sunderland players, so I'll just go with Roma. I'll go Totti. Give me Totti and the Lazio.
That is a great question.
Give me Cristiano Ronaldo. No, actually, fuck. I forgot.
Rival.
You know what it is? Because he was wearing red, and I thought of immediately I don't know, Arsenal. I don't want none of these Arsenal fuckers, man. Sorry, but
I don't want. Take Patrick Vieira, man. Stop lying.
Yeah, for me, Patrick Vieira. He's the one for me.
He's just a wannabe Bissouma. Let's
You
say
wouldn't- Flawless.
he doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be for someone, man. Like,
It's
fuck
good.
out of here.
You would take
You know what?
I would
Yes.
take Vieira all day.
Wow.
Yes, I take
You know what?
Vieira over Gerrard.
I was
Vieira's a
thinking-
better.
I was
Vieira's a
thinking-
better. Vieira's a better. Vieira's a better player than Gerrard.
That's not
Anything
what-
Gerrard can do, Vieira
That's
can
not
do.
what Hussam
Was
told me.
Vieira better than Roy Keane, Flawless?
Yes,
See, this was like, I was taking the
I've said
piss.
this.
You know, I
I've
didn't
said
even-
this.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
we know
see
you
my-
taking the piss, you troll. I've said this. Vieira is the most complete midfielder in the Premier League I've ever seen. I've said this.
Wow.
In regards to defense and attack, he was the most balanced. He was Yaya Toure, but with better defensive attributes and technically better too.
Yeah.
I'll take Vieira.
Hey,
That's what it is.
Warrior
Yeah,
J, I was taking the piss, man. Fuck,
Yeah, we
fuck
know you-
Arsenal,
we know
though,
you was
but
taking the piss.
if I had to take one, I'll probably take obviously Henry. But there's an Henry region in the Premier League right now. People just don't know yet.
Yeah, the guy who can't get off Forest bench in it. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Egypts and that. Except for he's
Let me
saying
get
that,
my first bench.
Yeah,
Stop
but
saying-
Henry, it's Henry. It's Henry for me.
you can't get off.
Hey,
the
which
bench,
Henry? Which Henry? You have to be specific.
Thierry Henry.
Well, valid the Egypts and that. Surfer, what are you saying? You good?
Yeah, I'm here, guys, to save
What's
this
up?
stream as per usual. Here we go.
No, you
Happy-
made it worse. Let's
Happy
go.
birthday, you old prick. But, you know, it's all good.
yeah. Love you too.
but-
This guy older than me. You know, that's the craziest shit. You're a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? Go on.
Don't worry. We're here to deliver verbal beats to you. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
It's all good.
That's,
How many
that's,
kids
that's
is
every
it?
day.
Is it Jez? 48 now? Is it 48 now?
This guy,
Jez,
yeah.
keeping. Jez is
Yeah,
looking
you-
at Savage's Instagram. You can tell.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't realize I was muted and I was talking. My bad.
Yeah, sure.
He definitely was.
I actually was muted, but no.
Yeah. Why can't you
I think
bloody
he's
stay
reaching. I
muted?
think
That's
he's
the
reaching.
problem,
I
you
think
know
he's
what I mean?
reaching. I think he's reaching the 50s people, but
Yeah, defo, yeah.
Here's
That's
a
it.
question. Here's the
No,
question. If you could choose any Serie A player to put in your team right now from 90s, 2000s, right now, who you taking?
I was not.
Ronaldo R9.
Yeah, Brazil
Ronaldo R9.
Oh,
Come
man.
on.
Brazil
R9.
Ronaldo.
Oh,
Without that.
yeah, to my guy said one segment. Zinedine Zidane.
Maldini.
Zinedine Zidane.
Zinedine done.
Zidane.
Zinedine done.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that guy's hilarious. That guy's hilarious.
Does Zidane start over Gallagher though? Let's be real.
I don't
Oh,
know.
No,
Oh,
but
Prime, respectfully shut the fuck up.
does
No,
Kaká start
no,
over?
but you, that's where you might draw the line, but we running this fucking Alanga prop with clowns. Yes,
What?
Surfer. If you
What?
could take the
Elanga has
rivals,
more DNA than all United's
yeah,
attackers.
yeah,
Sure,
sure.
mate.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
He does.
fantastic.
He actually does.
Yeah, great. Yeah, and he still can't get off Forest's bench. Surfer, take
Hey,
what you could take. You could take a rivals legend and insert him into your team tomorrow. Who would you take?
Scott
player.
McTominay.
Use it. This guy, everyone got joke today. Everyone got fucking jokes. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you have McTominay with hair. That's the craziest part. Big up to Steven, says happy
dare
birthday,
you.
Flawless. But you have McTominay. You have Super Saiyan McTominay. You know what I'm saying? He's just got a
He
blonde
wears a
hair.
hairband.
No.
doesn't he?
McTominay. No, Gallagher does not have a goal threat. McTominay has a goal threat. Let's not do this.
Yeah, but
He is a goal threat. He's a threat to our goal. That's the
there you
problem.
go. Exactly. Sure, that kind of guy.
Hey, well, you know what?
Go on.
But that's that McTominay have the defensive stats though.
Yeah, he does. I swear, is he not the first guy with like 20 shots, 20 presses?
No, Jez.
20,
Jez,
or
he's
whatever
got,
the case may
Jez,
be.
to me, he's
I don't
got
think so,
offensive. To me, Jez, his stats are offensive, Jez. That's what I'm saying.
Offensive to the world.
Hey, Steve, much appreciated for the super chat. But fuck you at the same time. But love to Steve for the most generous super chat. So for those that listen to this, he said, so it's a $40 super chat. Appreciate his happy birthday, Flawless. Here's how old I think you are. Love Steve, but go fuck yourself at the same time. But much appreciated. You like make sure I make sure you go subscribe to Strasbourg Steve channel. I'm gonna add his link to the title as well. Big up to Steven, who's been a member. Wait, before you go, Prime, one sec, Prime. Let me just get to this quick. Big up Steven's been a member of the channel for 2 months as well. Says happy birthday, Flawless, more life. Hope you have many more birthdays to come, and may United not ruin this year for us. I hear you. They can't ruin it because you know the bar's already on the floor in regards to expectation. Yeah, go on, Prime. What player are you taking? Go on, bro.
A rival player that I would take. Henry, either Henry or Bale.
And a Serie A player, just because I'm curious.
Massimo
Serie A
Taibi.
Serie A player I'd take.
He's not going to get it. It's over their head. They're too young. They're
They'll
too
get
young.
I mean, you're too old, but okay. A Serie A player I'd take
Shut
is
up, man. You're too
Andrea,
Irish. That's your problem.
and you're
Adriano.
old. Anyway, I'll take Andrea Pirlo.
Pirlo, that's a good one.
First. Flawless, which podcast you prefer, Back Again or Battle Enough?
That's tough.
It is tough.
You forgot to put the third one.
But Back Again podcast probably doesn't happen without Battle Enough.
You probably to put the Mandem United meets talking that Tottenham talk meets Ball.
That is, you know what's crazy is as much as you're a prick, that is one of my favorite shows to do. And it's one of the more popular shows on the channel.
Favorite as well.
Yeah, we know why it's your favorite. Yeah, we know why it's your favorite. Yeah, but you know why. But yeah, to answer your question, football or soccer, Back Again probably doesn't happen without Battle Enough. It probably don't happen. Like we probably, myself and Sam, obviously Troops knew Lewis would have gotten there, but me and Sam are probably not on there without that. So it's a tough question, but love both shows. I miss Battle Enough. Shout out to Matisse because he kicked down doors for us. Obviously Daps is my guy as well, but yeah, and Sam, as much as it pains me to admit it, like people, you know what I'm saying, we have good chemistry on live stream, so here we are. So yeah, good question, man. Good question. You lot continue to run up the questions as well, please, people. Are you lot trying to get Steve with this? Are you trying to do what happened to Saeed, or is this an actual player?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it? Okay. See, I'm just paranoid.
He plays for Hell.
You telling me that don't look like someone trying to trick you? When you first read that.
He's a Belgian player.
Yeah, I know you would know him, but my point is that for those that because you be watching, like you and Jez and like men of football, the point I'm making is this looks like when I first read this, I'm like, this just looks like it looks like a fake name. Like how they got Saeed in it with the Dixon surname Sido. That is funny. I'm saying.
I was like, yo, you getting freaky out there, man. Like saying multiple times as well.
It's crazy.
But yes, I do know Cyril Ngog. He's a Belgian midfielder for Verona, 5'10" Belgian. He's decent. That Verona midfield is getting picked out to pieces. They just lost Hein to Atalanta for a few $1 million. Ngog is he's a good utility player. Like I said, not that tall, but aggressive, strong for his height. So good. He's a decent player. Oh yeah, you're a Villa fan. So what he's gonna do is he'll add a lot of it'll be good squad depth, I think, in terms of like maybe a Luis backup, possibly. But he's young and very talented. Whenever I watch Hellas, so yeah, decent player, man. How much are you paying for him?
Steve, thoughts on this guy, Jordan Torgaringa. He's plays for Genk. He's a center back.
I haven't watched too much of Genk. Genk, you said?
Yeah, I think he plays for Genk. He used to play in the Bundesliga last season, I think.
Let me look him up. See if I recognize him. Jordan Torgaringa. 26 years old, Nigerian. I don't recognize him, but let me see when the next Genk game is on. Or Ghent, sorry.
Yeah, do your thing. It's all good. All good.
Yeah, I don't know too much. I don't know too much, to be honest, but I'll watch a Ghent game and let you know what I think.
You fraud. You know, you say you fraud. You were supposed to know about all this.
I don't know about everything. I'm sorry.
I respect it, man. We don't care.
He's not even got a Genk shirt. He's not even got a Genk shirt in the background.
This guy's an idiot.
You know what? Steve could have just lied. He would have believed him. Steve could have just lied.
He should have lied. He should have lied, Steve.
Nah, don't lie, man.
But yeah, Steve,
I'm a man of my word.
Steve is fine, man. We don't care about the Nigerians like that, so it's okay, man.
Oh, guy, fuck you.
Oh my god, man.
Uh,
What the fuck?
Wow.
Wow.
Jez is the
You know
black
what?
guy, by the way, people who say that.
Sometimes Jez is a type of
Yeah,
person that
Jez is
you
black people, by the way. Yeah,
Jez is
just to
black
clarify.
people, by the
He's from
way.
Ghana. That's
We
why I said.
know.
Wait, wait, to be fair,
hey,
what would
Jez
have
is from. Don't say he's black. He's from Ghana. It's two different.
Oh, he
things.
played for Hertha
Yeah, but
Berlin.
sometimes
Oh,
Jets need to smack on the head sometimes, you know. Like, you need to-
Whoa, okay.
What you,
Anyways, we just go keep
Timo, what
it.
you just
keep this
advocated is a hate crime, Timo.
Yeah.
You just advocated a hate crime.
Thoughts on Nana going to AFCON, but also playing for United until mid-month. Not really too much thoughts on it. I do want to see the second goalkeeper just to see the level he's at. I've wanted to see him play. Yeah, Bayern did. So I just want to see what he's saying. Yeah. Like I just actually want to see the level he's at. We gonna find out. So that's it. But do I have really any thoughts? I don't think it changes too much, to be honest.
Yeah, the fans go goal. That's the issue.
I've tapped out from the season as it is, so I don't think too much. Like, I'm just like, all right, whatever, that type of thing. So it is. It's like, yo, let's just get through the season best we can and see where we end up and see what happens. Obviously, there's the whole ownership thing going on. I believe we will have a new manager at some point soon. So if it's not during this season, I think it'll be by the start of next season. So, man, we'll see what's happening. Mm-hmm. And Eli like the name change as well. I said the Book of Eli. You know, it's like a wrestling changing it, like a wrestler changing his name or something like that. Biggest names to move in January, probably Kimmich.
I don't see him even in January though. Summer, I think summer.
You reckon it's summer?
I reckon it's a summer. I think it's one of them links again that comes around that he wants a new challenge and stuff like that. But I think that's going to be a summer signing. Whoever gets him in the summer.
I think biggest name to leave this January is probably Piotr Zielinski going from Napoli to Inter Milan. That's probably the biggest one. So I can't think of anyone else like that's certified gonna move.
Conor Gallagher to Man United.
What?
Conor Gallagher to Man United. That's what's happening.
I think Piotr Zielinski's a bigger name than Conor Gallagher.
To be fair, the Sir Jim.
Not over here, he's not.
To be fair though, the Sir Jim, they saying that they want Olisa to make the first signing in the Sir Jim era.
He's injured again, Jez.
How's Piotr Zielinski a long name? That's not a long name at all. Especially for Polish standards. You got Blaszczykowski. That's a long name.
Zielinski's probably Jones or Smith over there.
You should see some of those Nigerian full names.
Prince
right.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Hey yo.
You gotta just keep it stepping. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it stepping. Gotta bring one of my favorite content creators on. Crazy that actually this is him making his debut on the channel. But someone I've worked with many a times, Big Six Bands, never a foul. Shamey supports the ops, but a real one. Yes, Rams. So you telling me, my G, you good?
What's up, Rams?
Big up Steve, big up Fats, big up everyone in the panel and the comments. I'm good, man. Happy birthday, Flores, man. One of the realest ones, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man, of course, anytime, man. We're gonna make it more regular thing this year anyway, because when we spoke and it's like, right, we've never actually been on, it's crazy. You feel me?
Yeah, it was.
It's nuts. But yo, thoughts on Liverpool we haven't spoken about this. Thoughts on Liverpool being top of the league.
Do you know what, bro? If you told me at the start of the season we'll be top now, I'd think you're a madman. Big up Ryan. I see Ryan in the chat. I'd think you're crazy because with the revamp of the midfield.
Never big up Ryan. Never big up Ryan. Never big up Ryan.
Ryan will tell you. Me and Ryan always argue. He's my guy. Big him up. But it was supposed to be a transitional year. I've always said from the start of the season we should be winning Europa League minimum. We are the strongest in that competition. We should be winning that. Alonso's Leverkusen's doing their thing, but I still have us doing it. And I said maybe a domestic cup and a potential challenge, but I had us around third or fourth. I still thought Arsenal and City would be the front runners, and I had the following season. So for me, we're a step ahead. I had the following season for us to challenge. But the fact we're here, I have to big up Klopp as well. I have to, because it's well documented on other channels. I wanted him out last year. After my hands off, I got it wrong, but I thought there's no way he can tactically get us out of this. There was little in-game changes he wasn't doing, like just dropping that high line 10, 20 yards back. Because we all know when you play a high line, it means you're a good pressing team. But where we had the age in midfield in your Fabinho, Milners, and etc. They couldn't do that. So I was like, this guy needs to have a bit more tactical nous about him. But then you get the fans that say, look at everything he's done, and it's like, no, that's focus off the here and now. And you know, there was that 7th season myth, like everywhere in his 7th season.
Yeah, the 7th season team. Yeah.
He doesn't do it. I was kind of buying into that. You know what? In life, you just hold your hands up, get things wrong, you get things wrong. Right. And everyone always reminds you of Klopp out, and I was last season, but I have to give him his credit because I think he's been amazing this year. But in terms of going forward, will we challenge City? Yes. Do I think we'll be closer to them than Arsenal currently? Yeah. Yes. But do I think we have enough to win the league? I have to be honest, no. I think we need to add additions in this window. And for me, not just a DM, because this happened last time. We were top in the 2020-21 season, the year after we won the title. Yeah. And we had Kabak.
I remember when he man come back. Yeah.
He's been in that pole position to fire on and
Virgil Van Cabbage.
With the service cheeky, but we never make the additions to propel us to go for the league. So now I think Paulina, and I know we're heavily linked with Hincapi from Leverkusen, but I don't think Alonso will sell him. And the fact that they actually are direct competition in Europa League, because let's be honest, it's only this country that disrespects that competition. And I get people that tell me, "Oh, you're only bigging it up because now you're in it." No, even when I'm in Champions League, I big up Europa League. Even next season when I'm back in the Champions League, Flores. Even last season when you went there with Barca, I said, "Look, if United win this, I don't want them win this. They win this. This is a European trophy."
Yeah, it's still a successful season. I agree with that. Yeah. If you're in the competition, win it. Yeah, 100%.
After Champions League and Premier League, this is the third biggest thing you can win. I don't know why people just and recent years they have that incentive that if you win it, obviously you got straight in Champions League and not just straight in Champions League, top one. Do you know what I mean? Top so one, that gives you an easier. Big up,
Big up Lewis in the cut as well. Big
up Lewis. But yeah. So in terms of season going forward, I think we make additions in this window, which I don't trust us to do. I think we can win the league, but I still have City favourites. I had City favourites even when they won 1 in 6 because I just know what they can do, and I'm fed up of being hurt. I'm just fed up of being hurt, bro. Because I'll say from now, if someone said to me, you're going to lose the league again and finish second, I'd rather just finish 4th now. I don't want to be the best Bradleys again. I just don't. I'm sick of it. So can we just add this window and then have a real run? Because one thing I will say, if we get far in Europa League and then there's that 4 or 5 games left of the Prem and we're ahead of City, that's when I've been Europa League. As much as I respect the competition, there's priorities here.
Yeah, of course. And the Premier League is a bigger priority than
I'd love to win. You get in the Europa League draw as well. Because you could get a timed route because you won your group.
Exactly.
If you come up against the Leverkusen and you got an Arsenal or something on the Sunday, and it's Leverkusen away on Thursday, or if it's who else is in there? I mean, if you get to a semifinal, you could play like a West Ham. I think you'd probably beat them over 2 legs. But if you get someone tough, yeah.
You know what, Steve, as well, yeah? You know, I think last season was the first year they done it. 3rd place in Champions League, plays 2nd place in Europa. That playoff system.
Knockout.
But if you win your group as we did, you get a bit more rest period. We don't play till end of March or mid-March now. So I feel, especially if we add additions, we can properly give the Prem a right go up until we play that Europa League game, and you just never know where you can be. But I have to give Endo his credit of recent. He's listen, I didn't think he was a baller, but credit where credit's due. All the players I thought that come into the fold that I thought wouldn't do well. Simicast, Gomez, Endo, all of them have proven me wrong. So long may it continue, man. Long may it continue, and it could be a good. One thing I will say, we definitely leave the season with silverware, 100%. Even if it's not Europa League, I think we can win the League Cup. You know that final if we meet Chelsea.
You can't.
I think Lewis and Surfer will agree. It'll be a 0-0 final again, and
penalties.
Runners up medals are in silver, so you'll take that away. You can have that, man. We got Petrovic, not fucking T-Kappa.
I'm sure you were saying that last time, though. I'm sure you were saying the same things last time.
No, Lewis and I have already done our preview for the away fixture in the league. It's a 1-1 draw, so that's it. Done.
Hey, let me ask you, Rams. You think obviously you play Arsenal away on Sunday in the FA Cup? You think you beat them? Or Pens?
To be honest, Liverpool's gonna hate me, but I think Arsenal. I think they beat us 2-1. There's this narrative that they're down and out, their attack's not firing. Football's a funny game. Because now we're favourites. Even Arsenal fans are saying, yeah, Liverpool are going to walk all over us. Our attack's not firing. But this could be that game that puts them back on a winning run. Do you know what I mean? And I think they pip us to this 2-1. I've already said it on a few other streams. I think Arsenal beat us 2-1, man.
Would you be mad at that, though? Would you be mad at that? Because I think...
Yeah. I want to win everything I'm in. I've always had that mentality. I want to win every trophy.
This is early in the competition. So if it's a draw, it goes back to Anfield.
I'll take a draw now. Is there
a replay?
Yes.
I think next season they're going to get rid of it. I think it's just one. There's still replays.
You know how I found out about it? Because all our fans are freaking the hell out about the Sunderland.
No, we actually have to beat Preston.
So all our fans were freaking out about the Sunderland game. And so we were all like, well, we just take a draw versus Sunderland and play them at St. James Park. I'm like, give me a draw right now. We're useless away from home. Useless. So like, that's how I found out that it is still.
Do you really want to have Sunderland go to St. James's Park and beat you?
Yeah, because I think at home we're decent.
But they can beat you there, though.
It's less likely.
But Steve, you're talking about a time where derby.
But then when Poch goes on the winning streak, I don't want to hear it. All right.
Wait, what did you say, Jess?
Now I was saying, yeah. So Steve has evidence here that his team are going away struggles this season heavily. But then when Poch goes on the winning streak, you ain't trying to hear, Poch is turning around. I'm just saying.
Because
we're winning off individual brilliance.
Wait, who does everyone have? Who does everyone have in FA Cup? Jets, who do Spurs have?
We playing Burnley on Friday.
Watch along on the Twitch for that, people.
What about Chelsea?
We have Preston at home.
Preston North End.
And then what about United?
We got Wigan away on Monday.
Well, Monday night under the light.
Yeah, exactly. Like, trust me. People was like, yo, that when I was doing, what was it? What show was we? Every show I've been on, and people like, oh yeah, Wigan away, comfortable win.
Flawless location, right? Yeah,
it's close. Yeah, it's a Lancashire derby.
The top killers.
Your defense is terrified. Will Griggs on fire.
I remember that.
Your defense is terrified.
Oh my days!
It's a great channel.
Wait, does he still play for them? Does he still play for them?
I don't know. I just like the song.
Wait, Salford, didn't they go quite far that year? 5th or 6th round, I think.
They knocked out City. Didn't they knock out City a few years ago in the 100-point season?
They won the damn thing.
They won it in 2013 against. A couple of years ago, they knocked out City in, I think, in the 100-point season. So
you know McManaman, the little player for Wigan. Apparently, he's back. One of my boys are saying he's back in the Wigan team. He's at 30 odd now.
Yeah, like I said, do I think we win the game? Yes, but will it be comfortable? No. Would it surprise me if we went a goal down? Absolutely not. Even I'm not looking forward to that match.
It's one of them games you expect to win, but any outcome.
Scott McTominay rises like the salmon.
Oh yeah, that's definitely 110% a game. Scott McTominay will score it. Yeah. I could easily see him scoring.
We need that magic of the FA Cup, though, didn't we?
You got the best chance creator in the world, bro.
You got the best creator.
That is true. We do have him and McTominay combined, we should be all right. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the best chance creator in Europe.
His shots will be at home at Wigan since they host the rugby league team as well. So the shots going over the bar, the locals will be used to that. So it's all.
Now that you've got rid of the virus in Sancho, it's a happy camp. So you'll be fine.
Hey, that's true, isn't it? The virus in Sancho, yeah, that is facts. You know what I'm saying? The guy who's not been playing but still getting blamed for results is crazy.
It's ironic. The guy who's called a virus, the guy who called a virus and not allowed at a training ground, isn't one of the ones that's sick with a virus that's in your squad. So it's just one of those.
The one that should not be, the one that name should not be spoken about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, trust me, like. You know what? I can't actually wait. I'm actually gassed that he's coming back to Dortmund. I can't lie, because
I want to see him go back.
Because I'm seeing. I think the number 10 is available. He might get the 10. Donny Marlin is leaving the football club. Thank fuck, bro. I can't lie. It's good times again. It's good times, and we getting the left back too.
Sancho and the Matten left hand side, man.
Why are you guys getting? Why do you Dortmund do not need a left back, bro? You have Ben Sebaini, who's mad.
No, but he's like mad inconsistent. I think also for backup reasons too.
Can be, I guess. Yeah. And then
Yeah, but
Reyna. The one that pisses me off the most at Dortmund is Gio Reyna. Why is he not playing?
Tilsic, terrorism. It happens.
Yeah, it is
just 1 second. Flawless. Can you time out Ryan for that last comment, please?
Yeah, time him out.
Time him out.
Hey, you don't pop a chance.
Ryan just in the chat, Ryan, and that's what Ryan's done. Big up to CP who says, "I love this panel. Big up to you, man. Every single time you lot continue to continue to get your questions in, people as well. We're at 60 likes. Continue to run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Road to 10K as well. Also, big up to Honesty says, "Happy birthday, Flawless. Like I said, you had it up, but great content. Mad respect. Hey, salute, man. Big up, much appreciated." To Ryan who says, "City are winning the league. I can't lie."
Big up, City.
I think shut up, man. This guy.
Wait, we need.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tottenham's my side, bitch.
That's funny,
Hey.
I'm gonna ask you the same question outside, because it took him ages to answer it, and he eventually gave an answer. I'm just going to say once Liverpool and City are in this race, who would you rather, us match your 20 times or City going at 4p? You're pissed either way.
Yeah, that's what I've said. Like, it happened because the title race has been between you two. That's the way it's like Gary Neville said it best. It's like picking someone to take your wife off you. That's what it is.
What's it matter,
spot on when he said that.
If you had to pick one,
either or, because it's bad. You lot matching us 20 is awful. Them lot 4p it is awful. Is it less from a personal perspective if City 4p? Yes, because I just know less City fans and there's just less conversation about it.
Less City fans than you're in Manchester.
Yeah, man, there's less City fans to deal with. Like, don't get mistaken. Like, people are like talking about, oh yeah, City got fat. Trust me, man. Like I say, I'm born and bred Manchester, primary school, high school, worked here 3 decades, college. You know what I'm saying? And I know
there's more people on this panel than a City trophy parade anyway.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Their parades don't lie. Go check their parades.
It's for City though.
Actually, it's double.
As long I don't care personally, man. As long as Liverpool or City win the league, they don't let Arsenal win it. I don't care about the rest.
I think we can all agree with that.
If Liverpool win it, I'm pulling up to Liverpool for the parade. If City wins, I'm pulling up for the parade. I don't care.
You ain't pulling up nowhere, man.
You ain't pulling up.
Hey. You know what? I will be there in spirit. I will be there in spirit, man. This is what I would say.
You don't know spirit. That's your problem.
One thing I will say is the Arsenal, like, their downfall is the one thing that brings everybody together. All fan bases come when Arsenal do. Bear in mind, they only lost 2 games. It's not like they lost the final, but Arsenal losing brings everybody collectively together. United, Chelsea, Liverpool, where like everybody's just like, all right, let's dance on this Arsenal break. And I don't know if it's because of their fans.
You know, it's the fans.
It's 100%.
100%. I feel they're in the race, but only until late March. They're still going to be in the race till about March. Yeah. Arsenal do what Arsenal do, in my opinion. Whenever they come up against pressure, look, 2 must-win games they needed to win. They don't win. Declan Rice, which I'll be honest, for me, one of the signs of the season. The minute it's 2 must-win games, he has his 2 worst games. It's just Arsenal and pressure.
Irish Gallagher, bruv.
That's a valid point.
Well, I told man already, man. He's just the English Højbjerg.
Oh my god!
No. He's the Irish Gallagher. He's
Gallagher can actually run around. Like, you see Rice and Højbjerg. I'm like, actually, I think Rice is just a bit taller, and he just got probably a better haircut. That's it. But both of them stiff as hell. They can go.
It's flirting versus harassment.
I don't know. Pause.
Yeah. It's flirting versus harassment. You know?
That's what it is.
But Victor, how would you feel if you spent 105 million for just an English version of Højbjerg?
I'm fuming.
Exactly.
That's jokes.
Especially when West Ham signed Kudos Alvarez and Ward Prowse for Leicester.
Bro, they don't even look like they're missing Rice right now. That's the hilarious part.
Yeah, because they replaced him adequately with one of the only players who has what Rice can kind of do, which is Edson Alvarez. I don't think Alvarez is as good as Rice is on the ball. Off the ball, though, you could say it's an upgrade. And what do you need in a David Moyes side? Off the ball work. Tackle.
Oh, yeah, you fully understand what it is in regards to
Alvarez fit into that team like a glove. Like
He's got that dog in one.
We could all sit and watch someone and pick out a David Moyes player. 110%.
Alvarez
You
is
fully get
Gallagher
what you're doing.
It's just weird.
The thing is, Gallagher fits perfectly. What Moyes has got?
They
What
wanted Gallagher, but Chelsea
Come on,
was
West Ham, drop a bid.
That's why he came in. Yeah, that's why he came in for. That's why they came in for McTominay, because he fits what they've got going on. He just run around and you know what I'm saying. Just do
give
So,
David
Jez,
Moyes
when we get our
McTominay, man.
50 million,
Do not give David Moyes Scott McTominay.
Wait, what?
Nah, please.
when we
do.
get our 50 million,
But we're not gonna spend 50 million. This I've seen. Apparently, we may be interested again in this in June, but we're not going to spend 50 million.
Fine. 20 million plus Madison is fine. Will it
Whoa!
you know what?
Hold on. I thought you got balloon. I thought you got balloon in Kunku in the crypt, bro. Like, what do you mean you need Madison? Whoa.
Striker Madison the 10, bro.
How dare you reveal my new nickname?
Oh my god.
Brother, come on, man. We need someone to bring off the bench in case Nkuku's a bit tired.
I mean, you don't you have like this Matos kid?
Who?
I read something.
on loan.
Yeah,
Brother, that's Project 2030. This is 2023, my friend. 2024.
Get one of some kids back on loan.
Yes, we've established Matas is just an NPC black guy.
Whoa. I mean, to be fair, it makes sense.
Is he not?
I mean,
just
shit,
for
like,
people watching, Floor, Prime is black as well. Just for anyone to watch it, I just want to say as well.
The last part about Chelsea is because I thought this Prime, every Prime player to be signing has dreads for some reason. Just saying, like, it's just like
part of me just wanted to get dreads just to fit in.
It's a trend.
It's
a trend.
That's why they're growing their hair out, man.
now. While we're saying,
Hey! Oh fuck, he's called me out.
Shout out to all my people there. Shout out to all my people.
Speaking of which, Alphonso Davies, before you sign, you need to grow dreads, man.
Nah. We don't need Davies at Chelsea. We don't.
What do you think of Ryan's latest comment in the chat? What do you think of Ryan's latest comment?
Soboslai, the West Ham player? No.
You believe this guy?
I actually want to know your thoughts.
We all know what Ryan's like. We all know what Ryan's like. He'd be this end 1 week and complete other week. This is the same guy that told me Thiago's better than KDB. If you don't know that, that's what Ryan said. That's what
but Liverpool fans said that as well. Liverpool fans said Thiago's better than KDB.
Not the sensible ones. The far.
Yeah.
But anyway.
You wouldn't catch Rom. You wouldn't catch Rom saying that.
Rom, you're my guy, but there's few and far in between you sensible.
Wait, didn't Ryan say you have Lukaku right wing instead of Salah?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he said there was a time when he said you would rather have Lukaku at right wing over Salah.
Mm-hmm. See, look, I'm learning new things. I didn't even know this one. And
that's what I'm saying. That's why we don't big up Ryan here, because he says a lot of things.
Yeah. You didn't meet 2021 Ryan with his Salah agenda. He hated it.
Lewis, that's exactly when I met Ryan. In and around that time, that's when I met Ryan. That's when.
He mainly hated Salah. He called him like the pyramid Pulisic and all that.
Do you know what? I was even saying that on the terrace the other day. Like, I'm not even Salah's biggest fan. Ryan knows this. Like, when they try to compare him against your goat Hazard and Neymar, I like actual technicians. You know what I mean? But for Ryan to say Lukaku over Salah right wing, come on, Ryan, that's crazy. But quickly back to the Buzzer question you asked me, Surfer. Yeah. I just think I can't even call it a dip in form. That he's injured for starters now, but I couldn't. First, I was calling it a dip in form. But when 4 weeks goes to 5 weeks and 6 weeks and 7 weeks and he's just not playing well, I'm not saying he's bad. I still think there's a player there, but he needs to buck up his ideas. I still think there's a player there and I rate him, but it can't be bad form now. He's just playing shit. It's not even form.
Yeah. Well, that's it. If it was a rival player, you'd say he's shit. That's the thing, though.
Can I ask a question then? Why do you think that all of the sudden he's playing so shit after starting off so well?
You know what it is? For me, it's just decision making. Because when he first came into the team, defensively he was good. His defensive game, which is not what we brought him in for, he's still covering everyone, he's still overlapping. But when he first came in, his decision making when he needed to pass, he would pass. When he needed to shoot, he would shoot. Now he's either delaying the pass, or his shots are going wayward, rose or to the corner flag. And I think that's the main thing with Sabozza. I just think for some reason his IQ's dropped in the past 2 months, and I don't really know why. But for me, it's his decision making. But that's my answer for that. But I do feel like he can recover it. Maybe this injury could be maybe a blessing in disguise for him personally. He could come back and maybe rediscover what we first knew him to be. Because his first 2 months he was excellent. You had, again, I'm not going to say this, but you had certain fans call him the Hungarian Steven Gerrard. Now, look, I would never go that far, but that's what our fan base was comparing him to. But he was excellent when he first came into the fold. But I just hope he gets back to the Sabozza we know, man. But it's not bad form anymore. He's just
there are certain stats that say Sabozza is not better than Gallagher, but we won't go too far.
Okay. All I'm saying is this. You know what? I can't see. The funny thing is, I like Sabozza, but I kind of like what's happening because some of these Liverpool fans who were saying he deserves to be in the team of the season so far over Maddison, they need to look in themselves again. Very, very, very bad. In the mirror.
That even that itself was crazy because the things with both of them, both of their performances were good, but Maddison still had the GA over Sabozza as well. So how can you say he's in a team over thing? But can we all agree though? I know Server Prime and Lewis definitely agree with me that he's better than Havertz. The Arsenal fans, when they were trying to force this, Havertz is better than Sabozza. It's just calm down.
Sabozza is better than Havertz. The whole league is better than Havertz, bro. Like the whole league, bro. Like the bench. No, I'm saying even the bench players. Like, fuck no. Like,
why is that a conversation? Well, Arsenal fans, of course.
Arsenal fans, exactly.
They rose to conversations because you know what was Sabozza was excellent the first 2 months, and Havertz wasn't. And then in a lot, it's like the period Havertz has been. I'm not going to say playing well, but scoring goals. Sabozza has been bad, but Sabozza was better for a longer period than Havertz has been. And all of a sudden, they're saying, look at the last 5-6 games. Like, look at the 2 months prior to that. What Sabozza was doing. We know what Arsenal fans are like, man. We know what they're like.
They're master of deflection.
Arsenal fans will say Saka is better than Salah. Then when Salah's having a bad season, or when Saka's having a bad season, all of a sudden, why are we comparing Salah with Saka?
Exactly.
That's just the issue. Like, no, it's like a disease when you talk to them. Like, it's actually bad.
Ryan, come on,
Ryan, man, allow it, man. Ryan,
exactly. Ryan, it's not a debate.
He's just an attention for that's all it is, man.
Definitely, I'm glad. Like you know what's crazy is like with Ryan, that is something that I've been proved right on over and over again. Because when new people join, so whether it's people in the chat or like content creators, and they're like, "Why do you treat Ryan the way you do? Why are you so mean to Ryan?" I say, "Give it 45 minutes, give it half an hour," and then they're like, "Yeah, I get it." Every single person. Every single person.
It was weird, right? When I first met Ryan, very positive. He was actually very logical. Then after a month or two, he's saying all this crazy.
You met the honeymoon Ryan. Then you met the real Ryan.
Honeymoon Ryan.
Hey,
and then you met the real Ryan.
Hey, Victor, it's the purple patch Ryan.
It's the purple patch, yeah. Ryan, the purple patch, yeah.
Then he was.
You met pre-season Ryan. That's what you met, man.
Pre-season Ryan can't even be good though. Hey, no, in season tournament,
full sense of hope. Full sense of hope.
It's basically Mason Mount against relegation sides.
It's basically Kai Havertz in March. That's what you better tell him.
Actually, you met. What's a preseason run? You met transfer window, Ryan. That's what happened.
You met interim Ollie.
Wow. It's manager Ryan.
That's why Chris was like, but fuck, because Ryan is Asian, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, you made.
He's doing a very good impression.
You made an Asian Cup, Ryan, right there. every 2 years, fam, you're getting some good takes.
I love Ryan. Big up to True Blue as well. Says big up Sarcasm City TV. Happy birthday, Flawless. More life and success to you, bro. Always. Big up the rest of the man and big up True Blue. Hey, you lot get your final few questions in before we do indeed close out.
I think I saw a question earlier.
No Flawless.
Say that again, family.
Exactly. Flawless is old. He's got to go to bed earlier now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. Just trying to get away from you.
I saw
you
a
know what I'm
question. I
saying?
saw a question earlier. I'm asking.
Yeah, go on.
Asking who I think this was a question also to Steve as well. Who I think gonna win AFCON? Me personally,
Yeah, get to it.
I think Senegal gonna. I think they got the strongest squad. I think everybody's looking good out there. They got a couple of new youngsters come through compared from the last AFCON as well. So yeah, for me, it's Senegal. Dark horse, low key. I think Burkina Faso could do something. They got
Or
a couple
Gambia.
decent players there.
Maybe Gambia could go for a little
Gambia,
run.
Gambia too. Like there's a couple of decent dark
Mali.
horses compared to the last one. But yeah, if I had to choose who wins it, Senegal for me.
And Jez, your Asian Games preview, who's going to win that, please?
Bro, to be honest, I haven't really looked into it too much. I just know that Japan team is just crazy.
Disgrace.
Yeah.
Disgrace.
For me,
I got tickets for Japan game fucking 24th January. Oh, I'm dead. Man.
For me, I'm saying like my
For the Asian Cup? What are you saying?
Yeah, I got Indonesia, Japan. I'll be in Qatar.
Not you, Prime.
For my dark horses, I'm saying like Ghana are still my dark horses, but Senegal, yeah, they'll end up winning. Don't let Jackson come back from AFCON with the trophy, man. Chelsea fans, all you guys that hate on him, don't let him come back with the trophy. First time of asking.
Oh, please.
Drogba didn't do it first time of asking, man. Don't let Jackson.
Please tell him to contribute. Please tell him to contribute, and then we'll sort.
Please let Jackson contribute to a trophy before Saka. Uncomfortable conversations.
Hey, you know what? Because
there is always an Arsenal agenda.
Isn't that 2 trophies that Jackson have if Senegal wins it though this season?
What do you mean?
You know what?
You're talking about the Premier League Summer Series? Yeah, we'll take that.
Oh my God.
I can't lie. I kind of want Senegal to win it, so to see that Jackson over Saka prop at international level. I kind of want to see that.
That's real elite mentality.
You know what it is here? Because Papa Matassa, he already won the AFCON last time around. If he's a 2-time AFCON winner this time, you will see me out there. You will see me out there repost. You will see me repost that Saka penalty miss every day, just as a reminder that he let the country down.
My star boy in the final versus your star boy.
Don't let Senegal win it in the penalty shootout as well, man.
Can we all agree? Nigeria are pretenders. Can we all agree?
Oh yeah, they're always pretenders.
Roms, we can't be pretenders. We're not even at the party, man.
Are you not in the competition?
No, they're in the competition.
Flawless, we're in the competition, but we're not in the competition. We're not competing.
Do you know what Nigeria remind me of?
Oh, so you're
just before you go, do you know what they remind me of? You know when you just have so much egos and you've got quality there, but it just doesn't gel. That's what Nigeria remind me of.
The real issue is here. The real issue is here.
Jez, we don't care about your goal. Roms, we don't have any stars. There's no egos. There's no.
You got quite a good strike force, innit?
See,
yeah, but like, none of them, aside from Osimhen, none of them are bowlers.
No. Listen. Yes, they got a mixture of Champions League, Europa League attackers, midfielders of Europa League midfielders, and then the defenders and the goalkeeper together combined are non-league.
Yeah, non-league actually.
Non-league to League 2. This how unbalanced the team is, because it's like the goalkeeper, their goalkeeper. I can find a goalkeeper in Leicester right now that's better than him. I bet good money on it. Like, he is awful, and then the defense is so unbalanced.
Bring me Brian there and go.
But I think he's Turkish, mate. He's Turkish. That's
yes,
what
give him a passport for a few minutes.
He doesn't want that.
Hey, I was going to ask Prime. Do you think Nigeria make it out of the group?
Listen,
what's the group again? Sorry,
I don't trust it. Something Nigeria would do is like we will struggle against the other two sides in our group. We'll fluke a win against Ivory Coast and like possibly make it out and then lose in the next round. Like we're not. because we did that last tournament. We beat Egypt when we weren't supposed to, barely made it out of our group, and then lost to Tunisia in the next round when we should have beaten them just based on that we're quote unquote better. Like, yeah, man, it's just we're just
they will make it out of the group because I think three teams go past the group. So just because of that, I think Nigeria is just gonna scam one win, and then they'll probably go through.
But it's best of third place, no?
Sorry, what?
Oh, so you got a lot of wiggle room.
Third place team goes through.
It is.
Oh yeah, that's true. But then looking through the other groups, like you possibly could be the best third team group, like third place team. Then yeah, because I'm looking through these groups right now. Unless Ghana does something stupid and they get themselves to the third place, I personally think we're gonna be fourth. I can't lie. I think we dog shit.
Yes. You stop this. Ghana are not as bad as you're making them out to be. Stop.
They're dog shit, bro. They're not good. They're not good, bro. I saw. No. Because let me cook, bro. Because I'm tired of this, yeah. Because the fucking coach here, he didn't call up. He didn't call up Tyreek Lamptey because he was saying because he's been injured and he hasn't played a lot of minutes. That motherfucker is the same guy who fucking called up Andrew Ayew, who only signed for a club in November.
And this is what I was going to say about Ghana, because one of my good friends is Ghanaian. He said, as long as the Ayew brothers' dad is the head of GFA, they're going to get nowhere. There's too much favoritism.
It's crunching on one of them fuckers gonna play. I call them the shocking niggas for the reason, bro. Because they suck. They suck, bro. We always accommodate one of these.
Steve and I would never say that.
You know what? There's in private as well, yeah. There's a country that's just weird that they're quite small, but they beat all of the big African nations. Comoros, whenever I check the scores, they're just beating like the big African nations.
The hilarious part about this, yeah, those same guys are the guys who copied our model a couple of years ago. So they took our whole.
I love watching Comoros play football. I watched them the last international break.
They're actually a decent side. They're actually a decent side. But the point is here is that, bro, we are pushing Kudus to play in these weaker positions to accommodate one of the Shaka brothers. Like what? And Kudus is one of the better players. He's not one of the better players. He is the best player.
Yeah, but
and then you will have some fools on the internet say that Fataru is not good enough, Bukhari is not good enough, Semenyo and Ignaki is not good enough. Well, because we have to carry these old fucks. Because we have to carry these old fucks every single time. One of them gets every time on a counter attack, and I see one of them get the ball, I turn the TV off, bro, because I'm tired. Every time, stop. We talking about threats to attack. These two right there are threats to our attack, because every time when the ball goes to them, the opposition might as well just walk back. They don't even have to run back, because then you can just they're just probably gonna mess it up. They could be on a 2v1 against the keeper. Forget the centre back. 2v1 against the keeper and they still mess it up. Bro, I'm telling you, see, I haven't ranted about football like this in a minute.
Yeah, facts. It's been a minute.
It's like the Conte days.
Bro, that's what I said. I'm not.
Hilarious, yo.
Bro, that's why I'm not watching Ghana in this AFCON. I don't give a fuck. I've been getting disappointed at these too many times. Like at least the World Cup was wide. I saw Bukhari do the C when we were 3-2 down. At least it was wide. Like that was wide spot. But this AFCON, if we actually had competent people around the coach and stuff and actually on the pitch, we could actually win it. Brian is right because
the reason why I have you guys as dark horses is because you have enough talent there to, if you get the right draw all the way through, to win it. That's what annoys me, because Nigeria have the same talent and we don't have the structure. That's why I'm angry.
AFCON gonna be interested. AFCON gonna be interested, people.
My closing words on the Ghana team is dog shit. Get the manager out, get the Shaka brothers out, get the FA out, and I'm not watching until these things happen. I'm not watching anymore. Fuck that, man.
First,
I'm tired of
but
this. I'm tired.
hey, Rums, blessed for dropping in. I know you got a dip. Anything you want to say to the people, them, and definitely gonna get you on again as well. 100% this year. We gonna pattern it.
No, it's thanks for having me again. Big up Flores, happy birthday. Big up the panel. Some of you I met for the
Big
first
up.
time, like Jez,
Big up,
Victor. I know the rest of you.
Big
But
up,
I'm not. Thanks for having me, man. Big up, like, subscribe to everyone for this channel, and big up, man.
Yeah, man. Love every time, Rums. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure you definitely get you on again. I can't believe this is your debut, but yeah, definitely 100%. Love for jumping on, man. Appreciate it, my G. Appreciate it. We got Ahmed in the building as well. I've not even asked you, Ahmed. Actually, you looking forward to Afghan? What are you saying?
Well, I actually need to head out quickly.
Ahmed, what Somalians? What Somalians?
One second. I came quickly, just on quickly to say happy birthday to Flawless because like I actually have to head out quickly. So I have to come back later on quickly.
Oh shit, yeah.
No, it's all good. But before you go though, Ahmed, are you actually looking forward to Afghan?
I mean, there's a lot of good teams that are definitely. There's a lot of good teams I think currently available. A lot of the North African teams are quite strong. Obviously, there's a few of the Ghana. Obviously, if they Ghana, say Nigeria, they're good teams, but we know what their managers are like in it, so it's never gonna work. So there's them. Ivory Coast to me probably out of the other main African teams probably have got the higher chance for me, if I'm being honest. Like and Senegal, in my opinion. Ivory Coast and Senegal, in my opinion, are the two guys I was looking out for. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But I have to actually tell us.
Hey,
happy birthday,
Ahmed. Appreciate it, man. Love for that, man. Appreciate you dropping in, Ahmed. Big up, yeah, every single time.
Can I say this, right? You've got like, how do I word this? The European fans or Premier League fans, people who don't watch AFCON, who keep saying Egypt are favourites to win it.
No.
You know it's because of Salah. Because
my favorites are Morocco. I'm going with them.
Yeah, I was literally about to say the exact same thing. My favorites are Morocco because of the World Cup. After that World Cup hype, I think they're going to push on to AFCON.
No, it is. Yeah, I believe because I think African football is like it's different because I feel like in World Cup they pretty much had to do the whole thing of sitting back and be compact. But I feel like in AFCON, there's going to be a lot more teams willing to let them have the ball and let them actually operate, which they can still do very well because they got players in that in certain positions where they can do the job. But but then again, like I said, I feel like what's going to happen is people are going to put too much expectation on them because of the World Cup run, and maybe they're going to.
They should.
Their own hype.
Have those
in terms of the ability, in terms of the squad depth. They should make it far. Like they're definitely going to be there in about even if they're not going to win it, they're going to still be making it far. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. But see Egypt is only because it's only the people who want Salah to be the definitive African GOAT. Because for me, I'm sorry, like we always talk about how if you want to be a certain GOAT, you need to have certain trophies. Like Messi only really accepted into the GOAT conversation after getting the World Cup. Ronaldo always getting slandered for not having the Euros at least at minimum. Like for me, he has it, but beforehand, and I always say that if Salah wants to be the African GOAT, you need to get at least one AFCON.
Yeah,
Salah is not even the best player for Egypt, though.
He's the best player for Egypt. He's the best player for Egypt.
I wouldn't. No, but I would.
Oh, you mean all time?
Marmoush.
No. When they play, you look at last tournament. Like he's not the guy that turns up for them.
No. You mean? I thought just. I thought you were talking about just the name. Yeah. I thought just in general. You were just talking about to say, but okay. If you're talking about that, then that's fair enough. To be honest, that's fair enough. Like I said, for me, if he really wants to certify them as an African GOAT, he needs to win at least one, because all the other generations before him won it. Like, yeah, it's maybe unfortunate that his is probably one of the more weaker African sides, Egypt sides compared to the other ones, but still, considering how big his name is, you have to win it. And it's not like Salah never was in positions to win the AFCON, in my opinion. And he lost the penalty shootout to Mane in the last AFCON, and that was Senegal's first ever AFCON too. So it's not impossible to go and win it as the best player, even if the team is not really there. So yeah, like I don't know. For me, like I said, I always said
he also could have taken them to the World Cup
Yeah, you could have. And then he choked the two.
No.
He choked the two. So, like I said, man, for me, Liverpool fans a lot of Liverpool fans don't like him when I say that, but for me, he's not the African GOAT. He's just not.
Drogba clear.
I mean, you can probably say Drogba over him in terms of African goals.
Yeah, my guy stopped the Civil War.
Don't let Iwobi pick up an AFCON.
Hey.
Samuel Eto's number one.
For me, number one. Because for me, obviously, the number one is Eto. You know? Like,
Eto's number one. It's clear.
So, Matt, hey, you lot get your final few questions in before we close out. Steve,
I
I know
got it.
we're gonna rate. Yeah, Steve, big up for joining. We're gonna rate Steve shortly because he's doing the Girona Atletico Madrid game. When does it kick off? What's the time?
15 minutes.
Half past.
All right, cool. So we will raid Steve. So we'll head over there. Yeah, we'll raid you for that, fam. But hey, Steve, big up every single time. Hey, love every single time. Hey, appreciate it. You lot, make sure you subscribe to Steve. The link's in the title. I'm gonna add Lewis's channel as well, but it's underneath in the description. Anyway, speaking of AFCON, on the Twitch people, there will be watch along. So I'm gonna talk with Steve, talk with Jez, Prime, Victor, anyone else who wants involved in the AFCON, because I don't really have an interest in it, but they will be holding down watch alongs during the live stream. So I'll pattern that up for you lot tonight. I'm not gonna go live, people, because my internet been messing up because I need to buy a new Ethernet cable. So that's on the agenda for tomorrow, unfortunately. So here we are. This Ethernet cable is mash up, but here we are. Big up to, is it Cheek? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll call you. Happy birthday, Flawless. How old are you, sir? Big up for the super chat. 30s, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 plus. That's my age. 30 plus.
Hey, all I'm saying is he's part of the
Nigga, you look 50.
Ah, hilarious. Mahalo out says happy birthday, man, like Flawless, bless up. Hey, if I look this good at 50, hey, for real. I will as well. That's the crazy part. I look this good now. Look at me. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying
now.
I saw the Avi. He's part of the community, man.
Oh, you talk about the guy? All right, first. Happy birthday, man, like Flawless, bless up.
Hold on.
Cities are fire, the community, yo.
Hey, Phil, I'm just saying
that does not like he is a part of the community. That does not very much so.
You saw the tweet. You saw the tweet that I put earlier in the group chat.
What, Avi?
His Avi, the guy's Avi, super chat. Big up for the super chat, my guy, though. Appreciate it. Hey, you should have wrote it. Your preference is your preference. To Warrior Jason's flawless question: did Hassan make a debut here before? Yeah, Hassan's been on the channel before. He did when I first did the set of Sarcasm City TV specials. He was on the first set. So if you go check it out, I think he did like the third or fourth one. But yeah, Hassan's been on here. Is it the one time? Yeah. But when I run the specials again, I'm gonna get him on here again, and then probably on a Liverpool show at some point. Just that everyone's mad busy. That's all. But yeah, Hassan's my guy. And when I do that set, is there a break coming up this month?
Winter break, but it's it's one match day over the next 2 weeks.
Right,
so
cool.
5 games 1 week, 5 games the next week.
Oh, see. So yeah, I may do some specials, people. Whenever, that's probably when you'll see Sam Lewis on them. Everyone else you've seen before. Well, not everyone else. Some of the people you've seen before on the specials and some others as well. Hopefully some new people. So yeah, because you lot really do fucks with the specials. So I definitely do them at some point this year. I just don't know when. Maybe during then, maybe another international break. Maybe over the summer. I'm not sure. But let's see what else you lot are saying as well. That's it.
Hey, did you see the tweet that I put earlier in the group chat?
Which tweet in particular?
The one with the twins one.
Twins tweet. Nah, I missed it.
Is it the one about the Pistons?
Yeah, the Pistons and the Rockets one.
Nah, I missed it. I missed it. What was it? What happened? Nah, I missed that.
No, because you have to scroll down. I think a bit.
Yeah, I'll check it out after this. Literally. I'll check it out 110%. Hey, but again, big up for all the happy birthday messages to everyone in the chat, everyone who was on the solo Q&A I did yesterday. Big up to everyone who's wished me happy birthday. Pardon me, Bishop. Big up everyone who wished me happy birthday across all the socials as well. You lot are real ones. I don't let me not forget what we got coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow, people, obviously, Sarcasm City TV Gaming YouTube channel. Trials, Sarcasm City FC Academy. So for those that are trying to try out for the Pro Clubs team, that is your chance. It's open. No matter what position you play on the pitch, it's open. Just have to have PS4 game. Sorry. Yeah, PS4 game, PS4 version, and a headset. So PS4 game, PS4 version, headset, all compulsory. Must have those things. Also, if you're on Xbox One, we can do cross-platform. Make sure you've got the PSN app. And it's like any position. If you're a goalkeeper in particular, you're probably in. But yeah, centre backs, wing backs, defensive midfielders, 8, 10 strikers. We're looking for the lot, people. We're looking for the lot. Yeah, they're looking for the lot. So yeah,
is it still last gen?
Yeah. Still PS4, the Xbox One, because you're over on Xbox. Which Xbox you got?
Series X.
Yeah, you're on Series X. Yeah. Still last gen at this moment in time. Otherwise, we would have done had. When you starting your Pro Clubs team, Lewis? What's going on?
Next week there's a winter break, so I'll run it then.
There we go. You know what I'm saying? It's about time. About time. But yeah, for those that keep asking, how do I get on the team? How do I get on the team? There you go, people. Like I say, so 6:30 p.m. UK time and 1:30 a.m. UK time. And obviously in between that, you'll get the Manchester United Arsenal show, which you know is going to be good. You know that's going to be fire. Man United going to talk from the Arsenal. But yeah, we're going to redirect to Steve, but make sure you subscribe to Steve's channel as well. Put Sarcasm City Raid in capital letters in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis's channel. Links in the title, also underneath in the description as well. Let me see if I can find. Why is his channel not showing up?
That's something I need to play before we end the show.
Yeah, go on.
Go on. I was just fighting because I literally just had it, and then it's just a thank you for all the Arsenal fans, man, over the period, man. But one sec, let me get this real quick. Just meanwhile, you can just look for someone to redirect this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find. Steve's channel. That's where it is. Yeah, I found it. We're gonna redirect over there. We are. Yo, Lewis, when you continue in your career mode run in EAFC?
Good question.
Oh yeah, so have that shit. There's a winter break, so yeah, we might bring it back then. Yeah, might.
Hey, make Chelsea great again, man. Let's go.
Trust me, fam. It's friggin' career mode. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's like I've given up with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Right, that's world legendary is impossible, and world class is too easy.
Well, today he got packed by Luton.
Yeah, man. Like it's like I seen he conceded like 100 and odd goals, and I understand why. Like it's pretty much.
I lost 9-1 to Wolves. I had to forfeit at 9 just for the sake of my club's dignity.
Yeah, fam. Like it's fuck.
Dignity, sure.
I found the video.
Man, we can't be losing by double digits. But Chelsea.
Oh no, yeah, 9's okay, but double digits is where you draw.
Yeah, with the actual 10.
Yeah, 9 is its own problems, but like 10, double digits,
and that would have been a record for like
we can't be doing
Premier League games.
And Lewis,
just for all the Arsenal fans, man. That saying congratulations for your league winners, November to December.
Hey, Lewis.
I don't know Arsenal. I don't know Arsenal. I don't know Arsenal.
It's a banger still. I don't know.
Just don't do like Saeed did today in the career mode.
What did he do?
Yeah.
How could
he just get packed. Nah, it was worse than you, fam. It's worse than you.
I haven't won in about 4 episodes.
Hey, you know what? You're making me feel better because at least I won like one game. You get what I'm saying? I won one.
I feel like that's all these career mode episodes are. Like I feel shit about career mode, then I'll watch Matisse or Said and I'll feel all right. Yeah, I'll go back and make my own one and I'll feel worse again.
Because everybody gets packed, but it's because that legendary is impossible. Trust me, man. As someone who plays clubs and I'm a lockdown defender and I can't defend, but I can attack.
No, the issue is because ultimately there's the competitor mode on when you go on legendary, and the CPU just does a lot of wild shit that even the normal person would just do. So it's just so unpredictable. And the Book of Eli, man, you know what? I know you're one of the most sensible Arsenal fans, but it's to all the Arsenal fans that are not unsensible. They were talking about that you have a better 11 than Real Madrid to those Arsenal fans. Like, so just a reminder.
But we signed Chelsea's best player, Arsenal fans.
Hey, like I said, I'm back again. Hey, Arsenal fans, drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, to the Arsenal fans, the Kool-Aid. To the Arsenal fans, they tweeted Declan Rice, thank you. No,
drink the Kool-Aid, man. Eat, sleep, drink the Kool-Aid, repeat. Arsenal fans, your time, believe. believe.
Take my money,
But anyways, we're gonna close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. Like I said, we are gonna redirect to Strasbourg, Steve, for the Girona versus Atletico Madrid game. Continue to look at the upcoming live stream schedule, all the shows that are coming up.
Girona.
Twitch, AFCON. I'm gonna actually literally pattern that with the man them after this as well. But love to everyone that's locked in, and this has been Flawless Birthday Special, Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.